So, first of all, the magic do-rag. I know your hat was flying off there. It was a little loose. You ever had to do that before?
No. I mean, during the week it was kind of funny. Katie was telling me to wear it when I pitch, and just thought it'd be funny if I wore it. And then I was just like, I wasn't really for the jokes. And then wind blew my hat off a couple times, and I was like, I need something. So we just slipped it on. So.
Is that just a distraction for you? I mean, you kind of joke about it, but your hat's moving around a little bit. Is that a distraction when you're throwing it?
Yeah, I wasn't a huge fan. We were trying to find myself another hat, but I feel like I'm an in-between size, so it was just the easiest thing to put something on underneath.
Another complete game for you. Coach Mazey was saying that you're just a guy who just continues to get better as the game goes on. I'm assuming, is that something that you feel yourself as the game goes on?
Yeah, kind of something I take pride in, is just trying to get better as we go. The more adversity and the more runners on base, tough situations, kind of where I thrive. You got to kind of like those situations if you want to be a starting pitcher that wants to throw late in games. So I've just gotten used to it, doing it over years, and tend to do better in those situations now.
Coach was kind of telling us your story a little bit about how you started getting into a sidearm almost by accident, or curiosity maybe might be the better. Can you just kind of talk about that situation and what it's been like to turn into a sidearm guy late in your career?
Yeah, I mean, as a kid, I always played wiffle ball and messing around, and then I think we were in high school, and there was just a team that was struggling a couple weeks before with a sidearm guy. So my coach asked me if I thought I could do it, and I told him I had no problem trying it, and then I tried it, pitched well, and then kind of just stuck with it, realized that's where I would be successful going down the line in college, not getting too much bigger, not too much stronger. So kind of got into that role, and then after my freshman year, started switching up the arm slots and saw a lot more success, and just kind of stuck with it, keep things loose, and kind of think that I'm playing wiffle ball when I pitch.
Have you always been kind of that adaptable? I know down at Greensboro you had the hesitation move that you threw out there kind of on the fly, and that was successful too.
Yeah, like I said, it's all fun for me. I mean, who knows what I get to do after this year playing wise, so I'm just trying to have as much fun while I'm doing it, and I just think of everything like a wiffle ball game. Whenever I'm playing, I just want to have fun, and if I'm not having fun, there's no point in doing it, so I just like to stay loose when I'm doing things.
Coach was saying that when you come in after the 8th, the first thing you say is, don't take me out of this game. I mean, just, what's that moment like? Because I don't think he really fights you on it too much, does he?
Yeah, I mean, he's a tough guy to convince, so we kind of know that, and I know that in years past, I've been able to convince my other coaches he's a little bit of a stickler, so I kind of try to beat him to what he's going to say, and I just let him know, nobody's finishing the game but me, and kind of let him know that my confidence is there, I want the ball, and if a guy's doing that, I mean, it's pretty tough to take him out of the game, and if he wants a situation.
The weather today, the way it was with the wind, are you surprised you were able to hold him to 2 runs? Anything up in the air could have been trouble today, it seemed like.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a sinker ball pitcher. I plan for ground balls, so the wind doesn't really irritate me too much. My old school was a launch pad, what they would call it. It's just a lot of home runs. Anything in the air is home runs. So I'm kind of used to this atmosphere of keep the ball down, get ground balls, and it's just outside things like weather, wind, rain, they don't really affect things. You just got to attack hitters. So.
Are you superstitious? You gonna keep rolling with the do-rag since you got the win, or back to business as usual?
I'm not superstitious, just a little stitious, So we'll see. We'll play it by ear during the week and see what goes on. But no plan as if I'm going to do it or not. If I'm feeling it, I'll do it. If not, I won't. No big deal.